You believe your ancestors' arrival at Ellis Island was a moment of triumph, but what really happened is far more complex. Every single Italian who walked through those doors carried desperation, calculation, and a choice that changed their lives forever. The numbers are stunning. In the 1880s, around 300,000 Italians arrived. By the 1890s, 600,000. Then the decade that followed brought over 2 million more. By 1920, more than 4 million Italians had passed through. They made up over 10% of all foreign-born people living in the United States. These were not northern shopkeepers. Most were poor, rural farmers and laborers, men and women stripped of prospects by earthquakes, crop failures, epidemics. They were enticed by word of America's promise, whispered between returned travelers or shouted in recruiting pamphlets. Ellis Island was their proving ground. The uniforms, the questions, the inspections, every detail recorded their hometown, their last address, the name of the relative waiting in America. Some were alone. Some clutched a sibling's hand. Some had just 50 cents sewn into their coat. Others carried promises of support, letters of recommendation, or glowing notes from sponsors. Every manifest is a life compressed into one sheet of paper: birthplace, occupation, destination, how many bags, how much money, even a notch for a doctor's red chalk if their health was in doubt. These weren't just arrivals. They were survival missions, stories with sweat, tears, and audacity. Your grandmother's manifest is not just a list, it's a ledger of hope, a ledger of fear, a ledger of legacy. So here's what I want you to do. Find that manifest, snap a photo, and drop it in the comments. I'll help you read the lines between the lines. You might learn that Aunt Rosa had letters waiting, or Uncle Nino could barely walk by the time he arrived. And that detail, that truth, matters. Follow if you want your family's arrival to be more than a date on a page. Let's turn that record into a story worth telling.